Why are you doing the thing God called you to do? Why are you doing this business, doing this ministry, doing this nonprofit? Why are you doing it? The reason I ask you that, because if you forget why you're doing what you're doing, you're going to lose your fire. You're going to lose your desire to actually do the thing that God's called you to do. I felt like that's happened to me a little bit over the last few years. So this is year 12 of CFE. And after 12 years of doing CFE, what I was realizing, I kind of lost and forgot the reason why God called me into this ministry 12 years ago. And the reason is really just twofold. The first fold is that prosperity for believers is on the work of your hand. And your prosperity is going to come through entrepreneur ventures more so than employee ventures. And the second reason was, as we get closer and closer to end times, the spirit of Antichrist is going to make it harder for believers to work in secular environments and also maintain their faith. Because the way God told me this is that whoever pays you controls you. He wanted more influence in the lives of his people. So he wanted more of his people to be involved in entrepreneurship endeavors. So those are the two whys behind Church for Entrepreneurs. But what I noticed is that over the years, I've got caught up in the doing of Church for Entrepreneurs, the daily word, our office hours, all the different things that goes up into making up Church for Entrepreneurs. And after a while, what I realized is that so much of my time is caught up in doing Church for Entrepreneurs that I lost that why. And because I had lost that why, I was starting to feel burnout. I was starting to feel a loss of passion because I was too caught up in CFE. It's like the story in Revelation when Jesus told the church that you're doing all these great works, but you left your first love. And he said, you got to get back to your first love or I'm going to take away your church. And so that's an equivalent of saying you got to get back to your why. So I got to get back to my why. And so once I start rereading about why God called me to do this, and the reason I knew this because I had it in messages so I can go back and read these things, go back and read and rediscover why God called you to do what you're doing. Let that rediscovery reignite your passion, reignite your fire, because that's what's going to take to do this for another decade or another 20 years. You got to rediscover your why. And then once you rediscover your why, that's going to set you on fire. That's going to ignite your creativity. That's going to remove the burnout. And that's going to give you the push to keep moving forward.